All right, this week I'm out in Hollywood at the Loews Hollywood Hotel in the lobby here. Been at a conference all week. It's been fantastic. A lot of good ideas flowing in my head. But one of the things I wanted to share with this Powerful Beyond Measure blog list today is some thoughts about global patterns of thinking that block us from being the best versions of ourselves. And I'm very interested in getting some dialogue and feedback going on the blog on this topic. So whatever thought comes to your mind after you read the content or listen to the content here in the video, put some comments down in the comment box below and let's get a little dialogue going. I want to know, what is the global thought pattern that maybe you've been believing and don't even know it, that's holding you back. So let me go through a few categories and a couple ideas of things that I've been thinking about. So in terms of education, there's a global thought pattern of, I need to have a degree or some kind of certification in order to be a legitimate practitioner of whatever it is. Now, there are some laws in certain areas where you have to do things to be a lawyer or a doctor, but there's a lot of other professions out there that you can do without having a college degree or an education or any kind of certificate or title behind your name. So that's one. Number two is there's this global thought pattern, and I got an interesting Facebook post from a teacher in Singapore, because everybody's heard about how intense the Singapore education system is. And this teacher was basically encouraging the parents to not be so hard on their kids and pushing them into the respected positions of engineers, doctors, and lawyers, because there's plenty of other people out there that they're here to be an artist, or they're here to be a musician, or whatever it is that they're here to be. And don't push kids into stuff that's not in alignment with what they're here for and what they're up to. Let their true gifts come out and then support them in that. Another global thought pattern is success in life requires going to school, getting good grades, getting a good job, and that's what people think success is. What if we had a thought pattern of go to school, learn how to learn, get in touch with what you're here to do on this planet in this lifetime, and then go do that and expand into the future in whatever it is that you're here to do. And the next one is you need to know the right people to be successful. I don't even say more about that, but that's a global thought pattern I think blocks a lot of people. Or you need to come from the right family to succeed, whatever. If you want to believe that, okay, but I don't believe that. In regards to work, I need to climb a hierarchical ladder to be successful, or I need a lot of money to start a business, or I can't ask for a lot of money for serving others with my gift. I mean, that's a really bad thought. Of course you can. And I have to work hard to make money. And I think there are ways to work smart in this world and make money and support yourself just fine. What's some other ones? Selling is hard. Selling is tricking people. Selling's not any of that stuff. Selling is about enrolling people in what you're up to. And enrolling is an art form, and actually that's some of the training I was doing here this week. That, there's just being excited and enrolling people in what you have to offer them. That's really what selling's about. Another thought pattern is men and women can't do this or that. The gender-based kind of belief systems about what's possible for either men or women. And then when it gets around to age, I'm too old to be taken seriously, or I'm too young to be taken seriously. Well, just be yourself and be taken seriously. Another age-related belief pattern I've heard from a lot of people is, my ship has sailed and I missed it and there's no more opportunity in life. That's complete crap. So if that's something you're living behind, get on your ship and get going, because it's waiting for you. Next one is I'm limited by my physical abilities. There's plenty of great stories in the world of people who have had physical disabilities and have done just fine in succeeding. And we'll bring some of those stories in a future post. And then, of course, last but not least, there's the man. and the government is taking all my money. Just make more money. Or I can't get a loan because I don't have good credit. You just got to be creative. There's money out. There's plenty of money out in the world if you got a good idea. So just go for it. And last but not least, the system is against me. If you want to believe that, okay, but I really think that is a very limiting thought pattern that we should all just throw out the window. So again, looking for a little letter action here. So what do you think? What are some global thought patterns that you think are complete BS that need to be thrown out so we can all move on and be powerful beyond measure? Let me know. Put a comment down below today. Thanks.